Oh, our daily man, we're back. Before the video begins, I just want to give a huge shout out to this guy's comment from the last video. You see, it's this type of motivation that keeps me going. It lights a fire under my soul, or whatever they say. So thank you for those encouraging words, my man. But anyways, news has come out today that Bradley Beal is considering requesting a trade. What did I say? What did I just say in the last video? He's wanted to stay for all these years before because he's always had a decent team where there was a shot at the playoffs every year. Now all of a sudden, Russ, who has no loyalty to Washington, might be out the door, and then Beal's gonna be all alone. That is why we have this news of a potential trade request. And now the word is that it might even happen before the NBA draft. That is in 5 days. Wake up, bro. Get your priorities right. The offseason, it's here. And the three main teams being thrown around are the Golden State Warriors, obviously, who will likely be the most aggressive team, the Dallas Mavericks, who are getting ready behind the scenes, and coming in from a dude named Jason Dumas, who states that if Bradley Beal does request a trade, it will most likely be to the Boston Celtics. Okay, how did we not see this coming? Tatum and Bradley Beal are very close. Both grew up in the same area in St. Louis, and news was coming out just a couple weeks ago that players on the Olympic squad were talking about teaming up. We'll see what happens, but if I had to give a prediction, Beal and Westbrook are out. Moving on to quite a bit of news about the Golden State Warriors. First, Ben Simmons. The Warriors are reportedly out of the Ben Simmons sweepstakes. Something about their rims aren't used to being touched, and how it wouldn't be wise to start hitting them with bricks all of a sudden. Next up, Kristaps Porzingis, who Golden State are also out on. This time it was something like too many short Latvian men in the Bay Area, and the last time that happened, this dude Porzingis got absolutely cracked. And finally, Miles Turner, who the Warriors are interested in, and in fact, trade discussions have already happened between Golden State and Indiana. Miles Turner is a stud. Do not mistake it. One of the most underrated defenders in the league. If Golden State can get this done, 10 out of 10 move. But speaking of Golden State big men, Draymond Green versus Jay Crowder in the Tokyo boxing event. Look out, I wish. But two people that might throw down are Jay Crowder and the LA Lakers assistant coach Phil Handy. Here's what happened. Pause and read it. And then here's where Draymond comes in, talking about, I don't understand. Look, it's easy to side with the big dogs here, but I gotta put my neck out for Jay Crowder. This dude, Phil, the fact that you had to wait until this guy lost the NBA Finals in 6 games, that is as petty as it comes. So, if he won, you'd still feel the same way, but wouldn't say anything, right? Like, what is up with dude? And then we got Draymond. What are you talking about, homie? What don't you understand? You need someone to spell it out? Jay Crowder was dissing your apparent best friend, LeBron James. And by the way, don't even get me started on that friendship. I don't know how that came about. But Draymond, you're too active on IG, bro. You got your first game tomorrow with France. Go watch film on Rudy Gobert. Moving on to the main man himself, the Claw, KAWHI Leonard. Rumor has come out from the very reputable Mark Stein. It is quote unquote no longer safe to assume that Kawhi is staying with the Clippers. And with this news coming out, word is that the Dallas Mavericks will be the most aggressive pursuer of the two-time champ. The Heat are among other teams mentioned. But the reason the Mavericks are making the most noise is because of the key relationship between Mavs GM Nico Harrison and Kawhi. Can I just give a possible reason as to why Kawhi returning is not a lock? It could just be because of the playoff run they made. And I know what you're thinking. They did well. What are you talking about? But it could be something like Kawhi's figured out that Paul George can only flourish without him. In other words, he now knows they're not compatible. And instead of trying to figure it out, he's just gonna run off on the plug, leaving the Clippers destroyed and probably putting this man out in the process. But that wraps it up, man. Sub, leave a like, do whatever you want, and peace.